location.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
live.
oh, a great Canadian guy's going live, so I gotta go. I'll
Yeah, all
talk to
right.
you guys later.
Catch you later, man.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I would do a pix and then pop out and hop
Mhm.
back in, but yeah, I'd rather not.
That
Yeah,
would probably fuck things up.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Beep
would,
boop.
but it would be a mild inconvenience.
Inconvenient. Pix is a mild inconvenience. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's true. Much like
I'm
you're an,
joking.
much
Love you,
like
Pix.
much like you're an easily avoidable disaster.
Yes. I honestly am.
Hey,
Are
Godfather.
you perhaps trouble in a clearly labeled box?
Yes, really. But also
I thought
that
she was
that
trouble in a
that
clearly
that
labeled Bob.
box.
Uh,
Oh, that true. That too. But also the danger label is easily replaceable by, you know, an acceptable an acceptable label or you
yeah,
know.
Keep
yeah,
just reading Keter for keto.
yeah. I'm a keto class.
Oh.
Keto class SUV is very stupid. I like that. Just means they have diabetes.
Hmm.
Because that's why you use a ketogenic diet.
Yes. I'm aware, Bestie. I got it, Bestie. Bestie.
I mean, you probably got it. A lot of people think keto is like a healthy diet.
No, hell no.
God,
It can
no.
make you lose weight quickly,
Yeah,
but then you'll put it right
right
back
back
on when you
on.
stop.
Yep.
And if you keep doing it for too long, it will fuck you up.
Hell yeah, it will.
If you don't, if you don't get the stuff to, you know, balance it out.
Hmm. It doesn't help that not having sugar in your life is actually quite miserable.
It
Oh
really
yeah.
is. Like people who get used to it and pretend their life is better for it are so sad.
Not to mention people that are on, like, especially the ADHD side of
Mhm.
things, have actually been proven to require higher intakes of sugar
Yeah,
due to higher brain activity.
yeah. Apparently, that's one of the contributing factors to the myth that sugar makes kids
Hyper.
hyperactive. It's just that hyperactive kids consume more sugar.
Yep.
Uh, Speaking of unhealthy and saccharine, welcome to the stream, Godfather.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
As
not
well
even
as the,
that's not even in the top 10 worst things I've said.
It's
Yeah.
not. But I just wanted to
Really?
say wow for effect.
Ah, yeah. How's everybody doing so far?
Sleepy. But
Hmm.
that's my default state.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit tired too. I think it might be from playing 16 hours of Gunfire Reborn with only like a nap in between.
That does sound tiring.
Hmm. It was fun though. A lot of fun.
I'm glad. I really haven't seen all that much about it yet.
It's pretty good. It's got like the gunplay feels very Borderlands to
Hmm.
some degree. But it has like wacky it's a roguelike. So it has wacky combinations like Binding of Isaac, how you can get the like stupid
Yeah.
It's a looter
combos like
shooter with roguelike stuff.
yeah. A lot of fun though.
Hmm. I feel like there should be a
Mm.
way to blend those two in a clever way. Rogues, but I don't have it.
No, you just get cowboys because they're rooters,
Yeah.
rooter tutors, rootin' tootin'.
Cowboys, or as I
Cowboys.
once heard them called, Texan horse pirates.
I
I wouldn't call them pirates. They're more like
No,
witches.
that's
bandits?
the Outlaws.
Yeah, yeah, the outlaws. But yeah, that was
Cowboy.
Toilet shooting.
that was somebody who's not like who's somebody who's English second language,
Yeah.
forgetting the word cowboys. It's like the Texan horse pirates.
That is still good.
Horse pirates. It also
You
makes
know
it
what
sound
they're
as if
talking about, but only because of all the memes with ninjas versus pirates or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that just
Bobby.
sounds like what's the word, like they're pirates that specifically pirate horses.
Yeah.
Very specific horse
That's an
pirates.
executable offense, or it used to be at least.
Oh hell yes.
Horse pirate.
Yeah, if you try to steal someone's horse, they could just shoot you.
Yep. I don't think it's that way anymore.
No, not
hopefully.
anymore.
I mean,
No, unless you're a
if
police officer.
if you catch someone stealing your car and you shoot them, you'd get away with it in most of the U.S.
Especially
I
if
think
you're
it
white
depends
and
on.
black. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say depending on the skin color of each person involved.
Yeah, and whether or not it's a stand your ground state.
Yeah, that too.
The state would matter a lot, but
You can do anything in Florida as long as it's like on your property.
as long as it's to protect your property, yeah.
why is this guy chained up your basement and beaten half to death? Looks like he hasn't eaten in months.
Castle
He was
doctrine.
on my property. Castle doctrine.
No, you just use Castle Doctrine on anyone who asks.
Yeah, Castle doctrine.
Huh.
The threat to my property. This man being
What?
my property.
Why aren't you wearing pants, Castle Doctrine?
Castle doctrine. Yeah.
My castle, my pants.
Yeah.
You're not even at your house. This is a Wendy's, sir.
No, this Wendy's my property. I
Castle
come here
Doctrine.
every
He's
day.
exercising squatting rights.
Yeah, he comes here every day. Hateful. I hate this conversation.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Ugh.
All
Oh, God.
right.
Good stretch.
Who remembers what we did last time?
We went to a club. Juniper
Dorothy.
danced. We all ate stuff.
Yes.
It was definitely a very getting used to New Manhattan and learning the ropes and avoiding the plot.
Yeah. Very much so.
It was less avoiding the plot, and really, I was just not sure what to do
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
other than new place.
Yeah, I decided to develop a bunch of like subplots this time instead of the main plot. But the main plot should tie into one or more.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So we're going to be starting off with
Mm-hmm.
Bobby getting his very first cage fight. This is an open weight fight, meaning there's no weight limits. And it's at
Mr. X's.
yeah, I'm,
Hey?
I'm trying to remember the name I came up with.
Oh.
Yeah, it's at Rockwell's Fitness and Violence.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an old rundown gym.
What's it look like? What's it smell like?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to smell like feet. I can tell you that much.
Mhm. Yeah, it's an old rundown gym with like an assortment of gym devices that are all at least 30 years old.
Oh.
Some punching bags that have seen far too much punching.
They bullied that thing. Damn.
Yeah. In the middle is a boxing ring, which has had the ropes taken off of it, and instead a cage built around it. For what
I
cage fighting?
see.
Well, it sounds like Bobby's going to get the violence he craves.
Yeah, they weren't kidding.
Does this look like the kind of place that, I don't know, like a teenage girl would hang out in?
Not one that's
No.
having a good life.
No. But I will
It's
say
the one that those couple that you see the girl that's getting that's doing all the athletic stuff because she's in an abusive relationship, maybe, but
Mhm.
you know
Yeah,
the one
I mean that
where
is what I
she
was
learns how
talking
to fight.
about. You're right.
I will
You're
say I
right.
will say this much. I could see that Tony might have taken a girl here on his first date with her in high school.
Oh, that's grim.
Yeah.
Not for any like abuse thing. He just thought it'd be cool that he
Yeah.
likes to bet on fights.
But yeah, the original idea I had for this place was just a one-off joke of it being like a gym and
Mhm.
creamery.
Like
It's
creamery in the sense
it's
of
attached to
cremating?
no, it's attached to like an ice cream store.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Like stupid. It's like it's a gym and creamery.
I see.
it's like having a joint like publicity thing with like a pizza place in a fucking fitness place.
Except the pizza place would be much better.
It would make a lot more sense, yeah. But no,
I mean, Juniper's happy. She's got ice cream.
I
No,
like fitness
we're
and
going with it.
violence. That's very funny.
Yes.
But right,
The
the walls are
the
peeling,
violence bit is.
and the whole place is permeated by 3 dominant spells, being
Uh-huh.
gym socks, body odor, and
Mm,
testosterone.
disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, Jim saw
Juniper has
body
a face
order
mask
and
on.
Testosterone.
what does testosterone even smell like?
It's hard to describe, but it's a similar smell to like a gym locker room or like a boardroom. Like those are places that have strong testosterone musk.
Ew.
I know.
Oh, men.
Yep.
You men and your testosteronies.
So
Testosterone.
it's poorly chosen aftershave. Got it.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they had more aftershave. Stanky
Smells
place.
like Axe body spray. All of it.
But there's
Mm.
maybe 30 people in here, which is maybe
Mhm.
more than you expected, but less than you'd hope.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
I don't know how many of you decided to come and watch Bobby fight somebody.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Tony will
I
be there.
super did. Juniper super did, and Juniper doesn't know how to act in these places, but she's got the spirit
Yeah.
for her little bodyguard, not friend. So and
Little.
she's got like a little little
Right.
friend.
So
So
contrary
her
A
to
name's
cardboard.
small, not little.
yeah,
Mhm.
so
Yeah. Mhm.
somewhat counter to what you might assume would happen in a gym full of like dudes, people are giving you a bit
Mhm.
of a wide breadth.
Mm.
Yeah.
But well, Tony will sit there and shoot the shit with her. He knows
Oh
her.
yeah, like I'm sure Tony and Marcus are there, but they're kind of like everybody else is just kind of giving you your space.
That's good.
Hmm.
I'm glad.
Probably because she looks
Wonder
like she
why.
has money.
Yes.
No, but there's where you
I
can get
mean,
the water.
I don't think I would. I don't know. Does because she does dress nondescript. She doesn't
Mm-hmm.
go out of her way to dress rich.
No,
But
but
you're clean.
you're
You
pretty.
The
bathe
Yeah, you're
quality of
pretty
what
and clean. Exactly.
I guess, but also I'm wearing a face mask. How do they know I'm pretty?
We can tell.
So let's put it another way. You're fit and your clothes are in good shape.
Mm,
That's
Yep.
fair. That's fine. All
but yeah,
right, you win.
they're giving you a wide
All
berth.
right.
The attention does seem to largely be on the fighters who are just getting into the cage. People
Mhm.
also seem to be drinking beer from bottles, and you're not quite sure where they came from.
Tony's got one.
Yeah. You're also not sure how you got it.
That's fine.
You just somehow
Oh
somebody
wait, I'm
handed it to
18. I
you.
can't drink. Shit. I'm 18. I was gonna say I
This is
might have
definitely
brought
not
like
a
a
licensed
whole.
Oh
a
no.
licensed building.
Tony
No, I
can
know,
get you
but
one if you bitch about it. I'm sure he can.
no. Listen, I was
Okay.
thinking Juniper was gonna be the one who was gonna bring like a whole case of beer, but she wouldn't be able to probably go buy it.
Right.
No, what? She probably has a case of non-alcoholic beer.
Nope. It's now Arizona tea.
Yeah, okay.
You've convinced me. I have a whole case of like Arizona tea, and I'm just handing it to
Oh, come
you
on.
know. our friends.
It's clearly New Mexico tea.
Okay. New Mexico tea. You're right.
It's the
Here, my
indie
cat.
brand
Hi,
version.
Koja. Hi, baby.
Okay, so in the cage, Bobby, you come out of the
Eh.
locker room. You were the only one in that locker room. Presumably, the women's locker room is being used by the other fighter.
Okay,
Yeah, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing hard, tough fabric, athletic shorts, tight fit, and basically Under Armour top.
Okay.
Hmm.
You just look like every other MMA fighter.
Not quite, but yes.
Yeah, so you see Bobby come out wearing his pretty standard mixed martial arts gear. He's wearing some light gloves that won't impede his ability to grapple and won't reduce his damage or anything, but will prevent him from killing people, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing the gloves that they gave me and told me to use.
Yes. Coming in from the other side at about the same time is a man who's not quite as tall as you, but is wider.
Mm-hmm.
He's announced as Carlos Alonso.
Carlos Alonso. That's a name. That's sure is a name. Do
I
I?
think I went to high
Does he
school with
look?
that guy.
Does he look
Uh,
like someone I
I'm
should
sure I
worry
asked this
about for
before,
my?
but am I allowed to bash my opponent against the cage?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
What were you saying, Bob?
Is this person's stature something I should worry about for my friend or no?
I mean, he looks to be like maybe a little heavier, but he's not quite
Mm-hmm.
as tall.
Okay.
About the
Tall.
same weight.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is a little heavier than you, but it's
It's the
Okay.
not.
level of we're in the same weight class.
Yeah, well, you would be probably, even if this is open weight. So it
Okay.
should at
Okay.
least be
Okay.
a fair fight in that regard. But he does carry himself with confidence, and you've been around people who get into scraps enough to know that he knows how to fight.
Okay.
But
I
so does
look at
Bobby.
Bobby and I remember all the shit that he's beaten up, and I'm like, he's probably fine, probably. And I'm enthusiastically holding up the sign, "Go, Bobby!"
Tony's gonna look for the person who's acting bookie for the fight.
Right.
To place a bet.
That's a perception check.
Okay. Well, that's not very good.
Hi, Koja. I
Perception. 10.
what does a
Even.
bookie usually look like? What's her nuts? Tony.
Oh, let me see. It's a guy. He's gonna be sitting there hollering out, taking bets and whatnot. And he's gonna be You've seen movies. Haven't you seen movies where there's fights and you got the guy walking around taking money, sit there,
Oh,
yelling out the odds and all
right.
that.
Okay, let me see if I
Probably
can
does it
see him.
less publicly in a place where the betting is technically illegal.
Yeah, I've rolled a 10, but I do also have Streetwise. So I don't know if
It
that
would
matters.
just be a perception check. Streetwise would be more like, would you know what to look for? But I just assumed
Yeah.
you did because
Tony.
I
But yeah, I
didn't,
rolled a
so I
10.
asked
I
Tony.
don't know.
I rolled a 12, not much better.
yeah. Now neither of you see anybody who's obviously taking bets.
Then I'm gonna ask a guy.
You ask a guy and he just kind of like brushes you off and moves further away.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, guess there's no betting.
Or they
Not
don't trust
always
you.
bettings in places like this.
Oh, they don't trust us. Oh, how do you get trust in a place like this? I don't know.
Come around enough that they don't think you're a cop.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or make yourself seem like a really easy mark. And then
Yeah.
they don't really trust you, but they just want to rip you off.
Yeah.
Where's Marcus anyways? Is Marcus here?
Yeah, he'd be like sort of beside you guys, sort of trying to blend in as much as possible and keeping an eye out for people that might be trying to either scam or pickpocket.
That explains why I can't
gullible.
find the bookie. He's on the other side of the arena from you. He's avoiding you.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Depending on the neighborhood, Marcus might actually just know the bookie. on a personal level,
No.
and it's like, yeah, no, I don't want them to get involved in that shit.
Mm.
Hmm.
Aw. All right.
Well, for now, the ring announcer introduces both of the fighters and gives a very brief rundown on the rules. There'll be no pulling hair, eye gouging, groin shots. And if the referee tells you to stop, you stop. Referee tells you to break, you break. There'll be no rounds. It'll be first to submission or knockout.
Oh, damn. Mm. Do I?
Bobby pulls
Right.
out his
So I
knife.
guess there's
I'm
no
just kidding.
bravado.
I don't use a knife. I use a staff.
Right, but no,
Yeah,
It does.
you do knife, but yeah.
they do intend to make you fight with your fists. In fact, you get patted
Yeah,
down.
I know that.
Yes. All
There's
right.
no place to conceal in the outfit I'm wearing.
Oh.
The
The
ring,
prison wallet.
the ring announcer walks to the back of the cage and pulls off their shirt to reveal a referee shirt. Turns around, puts his hand up in the air and says, "Start! Roll initiative."
Sorry, that's really funny.
I'm glad you liked it.
I probably lost initiative.
Referee,
I
man.
got 2 out of in a range of 2 to 21. I got the minimum.
Amazing.
Let's see how Carlos does. Carlos got a 20.
Wow.
18 plus 2.
Luck, Bobs.
So Carlos is much faster to react than you. Standing 15 feet, and he closes the distance quickly. He's obviously trying to, hit you hard and hit you fast. To that effect, he misses entirely.
Correct.
Yeah, his punch itself came in a little wide. You didn't even have to avoid it.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to trip him.
Okay. Did a combat maneuver?
Okay, that is 22.
Probably enough, but let me make sure.
Juniper turns to ask, like, say, Tony, you can trip people in this sort of matches?
Yeah, it's what they call the mixed martial arts, MMA. You can basically fight anyway as long as you don't don't do what the ref told you not to do.
Yep. So you're able to take him down.
Okay, so I get slam.
Yep. Roll your damage.
2 plus
Strength.
so it's just strength.
Yeah, it's your
Unarmed damage plus strength, yeah.
Which I know sounds an
So,
awful lot like your unarmed damage, but there are cases
5.
where that's not the case.
Well, I get bonus to my melee damage, and
Yeah.
it doesn't count with this apparently.
No.
So I lose 2 points of damage there, but
yeah, 5 damage on a takedown's pretty good. Yeah.
I basically slam his face into the ground.
Yeah, well, he swings wide. You grab his arm, and you grab him by the waist, and up over your head and down on the ground.
Whoa. That was a pretty nimble move.
You realize that this is my go-to move. You've seen me do this many, many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like now it's a show.
Yeah.
See?
So big old, Argentine rack into a drop. Damn. His turn on the ground. Decides to fight defensively.
Oh.
And will, I guess, attack you.
Does he actually have the training to fight from prone?
Yep. I don't think he hit you, but we'll find out.
Excuse me. Ow. Oh, that was a big space.
Oh, maybe he did. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Does he?
Wait,
Well, he
22
won't
with
wreck
the
Bobby shit.
defensive fighting penalty, even?
Yeah.
Wow.
18
He
plus
rolled
8.
really well.
5 damage. So he kicks you in the hip, basically, and puts you on your back foot.
Okay.
You're up.
You can get him, Bobby.
So he's still prone?
Yes, you're fighting defensively.
Okay. I guess I'll attack him since penalty to his AC when he's prone. 16 plus no, I guess there's no bonuses for attacking someone that's prone.
No, but he takes a -2 AC penalty.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I thought it was -4.
it is, but he's fighting defensively, so it's -2.
All right, yeah. Right, yeah.
Sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't muted when I coughed.
Oh, no, we're good.
And that's 6 more damage.
You said 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit. Yeah, he takes
Thought you
6.
had said he hit, but
No, I didn't, but
already.
you did. That's 11 damage you've dealt so far. That time it was really just like, after he kicked, stepping inside and stomping him in the chest. Alright, his turn. He is attempting to trip you.
Okay.
You get an attack of opportunity.
I might have missed that one. 11.
No, you weren't able to hit him.
Okay.
Yep.
I did roll a 4, so.
Yeah. You go for a hammer blow, but he moves to the side, grabs your arm, and tries to pull you down. Rolls. $24.
Oh, wow, he rolled really well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I go down then.
Alright, you're both down. He stands up.
Standing up a move action?
It is. Standard action to trip you, move action to stand up.
Well, I guess he has a fighting prone ability.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like this is the anti-Bobby.
I mean,
Well,
they've
means
got...
that
Go ahead.
it means that I should grapple in theory, but
Oh, it does. It is worth noting that his takedown did not injure you.
yeah.
Wait, it's your turn.
Can you get up as a full round action to avoid the attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Okay, then I might as well just stand up.
Sometimes you just gotta take your licks. 15 plus 6, 21.
Yeah. My AC is 15, so.
Okay. Get you. This time
16 in melee combat.
Yeah, you can tell this time because of how clearly he's trying this as a power attack. He only clips you though. Take 6 damage.
I didn't think you could power attack on attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
You have to power attack for the turn or not.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. But you still take 4 damage
Okay.
as he brings a knee up and connects with your chin.
I'm up though.
Yep, you're up, and you have a standard action to work with.
I still actually have a better success chance with tripping, so I'll do that.
Yeah. Also,
Even though I do less damage.
You'll win the battle of attrition.
So that's 25.
Oh yeah.
I have plus 11 to trip, so.
Mm-hmm. This time you put your arm in front of his chest, like you're gonna push him, like clothesline him, and then you sweep the leg out from under him and take him down.
That's 9 damage, which is max.
Yeah, and he hits the ground hard.
Get up to get down.
Hmm? Yeah, it does seem like every time Bobby does a takedown, it's very impactful.
It's almost like I'm slamming them into the ground.
Mm-hmm. So on his turn, he attempts to stand up this time, and you get an AOO.
No, that was a 3, so I'm pretty sure 10 isn't going to hit if 11 didn't.
Nope. You're unable to actually get a shot in this time. Then he attempts to grapple you. Boy, he is rolling very, very well today. 27.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he ties you up in a
How
grapple.
does he? Well, I guess if he took improved grapple,
He
he'd
does have
that.
improved grapple, yeah. That's also why he didn't take an attack of opportunity. I guess you only have one.
Well, yeah. Also, if you're armed with what you're using or that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he manages to tie you up. So it's your turn.
Right. Okay. I make a grapple check.
Okay, to take over the grapple or escape it.
Yeah, it's take over.
Okay.
Which if I successfully grapple, I get slam damage. So.
Only if you pin or trip.
I think it actually just does a successful grapple check.
I'm certain it doesn't. Let me go look it up.
Trip or pin an opponent while unarmed. Okay. Yeah, it's just trip or pin an opponent.
Yeah.
I'm still better at grapple than I am at escape artist.
Sure.
Though, actually, I'll double check.
But you can use
because,
you can use a grapple check to escape a grapple or to take over a grapple.
Yeah, well, taking over a grapple would take my standard action.
Mm-hmm. You can also just attack from grapple with your unarmed strikes and take a penalty.
Yeah. Well, didn't put any ranks in the state. Is escape artist a move action?
I'd have to look that up real.
Because all it says in the modern one is allows you to escape from grapples, nets, and handcuffs.
Yeah. Escape artist check can be used in place of a combat maneuver check, so it's a standard action either.
Okay. Yeah. Well, grapple check then.
All right.
So that's 21.
Exact seize. So you reverse his grapple.
That takes my standard action.
Yep. Now he's going to try to do the same.
Yeah, which means that we'll keep doing this until one of us actually wins.
Yes. Which is actually just how wrestling looks. And I'm pretty sure you won. Got a 9. Yeah, he can't escape your I don't know, wrist lock. You're up.
It's like they're doing an aggressive hug. You hear her say from them.
Well, since I'm in control, I can just leave the grapple, correct?
Yes. Or you could pin him.
Yeah, that'd get you the grip damage or the slam damage.
I'm better off releasing and doing a trip.
Oh, okay.
So I release and trip.
All right.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I definitely get him with that. It's 27.
Yep.
Damn.
Right. So you let go of the wrist lock and shoot a double leg and just scoop the legs out from under him.
I just sweep the leg a lot.
Yes.
Good job.
You know,
Job.
underneath his waist, you just yank and down he goes. How much damage?
9.
Ooh, he hit
Nice.
the ground hard with your weight on top of him.
Tony visibly winces. Damn.
Mhm.
This guy's tough as shit though because he's not done.
Mhm.
Is he bloodied?
He's hurt, but he's not like. It's gonna take a little more than that.
How's the crowd? How's the crowd?
Crowd's pretty hot. Crowd's getting drunk.
Mhm.
They're really liking this exciting slam-based MMA fight.
Slam
Tony's-
face.
Tony somehow got a second beer in his hand. He's like, what the?
Mhm.
Come on and slam and welcome to the jam.
Yeah.
Juniper grabs his hand with the beer and then like tips some of her tea inside it so he doesn't get all too fucking drunk or some shit. She doesn't
It's
want to deal with
second-
tipsy Tony.
It's the second beer. I'm not gonna get fucking drunk. And by the
I
way, you made a
don't care.
mess. It's
I don't
a
want.
bottle.
I don't want you to get tipsy at all, man.
What? I could call a rift. I'm not driving. Ugh.
It's more that I don't want to deal
Alright,
with a
so-
tipsy you.
While they're bantering like children, Bobby
Back to the
is
fight.
back in the dominant position. His opponent decides to go back to the well and tries to grapple you from the ground.
Okay.
Nope. You're able to kick him away and prevent it. He's at a very bad place right now.
Okay. I'm gonna full round attack. Use a key point for Larry.
Yep.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Okay, that's 10 damage, and second attack hits because it's more than I rolled last time. And 8 more.
Okay. So you're with the guy on the ground failed to grapple him. Bobby steps in and drops a knee directly on his solar plexus and then a hammer blow on his face.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
The guy isn't unconscious, but he ain't gonna take another one of those, that's for sure.
Mhm.
For somehow I strike unnaturally fast at that point.
Yeah, no, those were like real swift.
In character, do we like how do we take in that he's just like doing it that fast? Like, is that
Mm.
do we
Well,
do we think he's just athletic, or is that like
When
His-
did Bobby
no.
become Jackie Chan?
well, his attacks aren't fast enough to seem superhuman,
Mhm.
but it's faster than you're used to seeing Bobby.
Right? Okay.
And I'd say the difference between his movement so far and his movements just there is like somebody put him at 1.25 times speed all of a sudden.
Oh.
Like he just moved a little too fast for a moment there.
Does Bobby notice that he in character used a key point? Like, does he know that he used a key point?
I'm not sure.
I mean, you
Bobby?
definitely don't know if Bobby knows.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, I
You're right.
wouldn't.
You're right.
Which is why I'm asking you to elaborate. So, how would it look like to us, I guess, if you do this, I
I
guess.
don't look surprised that this happened.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. A sudden burst of speed that's a little jarring compared to everything he's done so far.
Mhm.
Knee to the
Neat.
knee to the ribs, hammer blow to the head.
Did the crowd react to the flurry of blows?
Oh yeah, they're popping.
Do they think that Bobby's super gonna win now and are happy about winning a bet?
The ones that bet on him sure are.
The
Tony
only ones
kicking
who are
himself?
unhappy with this are the ones that bet against it.
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
they're pretty excited because this is a crazy fight.
Mhm.
Yeah, his turn. Tries to stand up, take a shot.
18.
Hits.
Yep. Minimum damage, so 6.
It knocks him out. What does it look like?
As he's getting up, I crack him across the chin.
All right. Yep, as he's getting up, Bobby takes him by the shoulder and just like a big old
Hook.
wind up uppercut, and just the guy just falls.
How loud does that sound? Question mark.
Like
Is it loud?
like a
Like over 200 pounds hitting the ground is loud.
Okay.
Everyone gets quiet as the ref goes to check him out.
yeah. Well,
Make sure he's not dead.
Well, the punch itself was maybe not the cleanest. It did sound like two hams colliding.
Two hams colliding. Oh, I hate how I hate it. Okay, go on. Sorry,
You know
my
exactly what it sounds like, though.
Yep.
bad.
The referee goes to check on him, checks his pulse, and seeming okay that the guy's not dead, calls the fight. Bobby is your winner. His record now 1-0-0.
I do. Woo! Go Bobby! That was scary.
Yep. He's announced as the winner.
That's what.
Gets his prize of $30.
All right, he was in it for the game, not for the money.
Yeah. Got to get a few wins under his belt.
Woo! Go Bobby!
Yep.
I give him a can of tea, Mexico tea.
From inside.
Well, I mean, we gotta wait for him to
right.
change and come out.
Yeah. When
Stop
he gets
climbing
out,
in
I
the
guess.
ring, Junie. Can't be doing that.
I'm not even sure if he can climb the ring.
I know.
All right. So it takes about 15 minutes, and Bobby comes out after a quick shower and change.
Ah, good job there, Bobby.
You did good.
I'd offer you a drink, but I ain't got no whiskey on me. How did I get a third beer? The fuck?
Someone's been giving you a beer.
Reaches into his own coat and pulls out his whiskey. That's fine. Puts the flask back.
You might be able to get
I
a
still
fifth
give
with your
him the
winnings,
can of
though.
tea.
Yeah, he needs chaser, something to wash it down with. All right. So, we got any other plans today? Since we're already together.
No clue.
Well, apparently, she doesn't
pan
need to
over to
take
the
me to the
camera.
hospital like she said her plan was.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, that's true.
What did I say my plan was?
The joke was that you were going to take me to the hospital after.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, he did get several hits. Got hit a little bit harder on that one bit.
But he'll be fine. You recover like one non-lethal damage a minute.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, so he'll be
Kojak,
ready
don't bite
after
my foot.
lunch.
Actually, if at 1 a minute, it took less than 15 minutes for me to fully recover.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Damn.
All right. So
Well-
who wants to go to Brother Jack Dudes for a Hogan? Have some lunch.
I'll bring everyone. Let's go there and I'll pay for everyone's lunch, I guess.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so
Better
just
than a hospital bill.
for a little bit of context, it's been 6 days since your visit to New Manhattan,
Okay.
and it's 7:15 at night.
Oh, so all right, we're going to dinner, not lunch.
Lunch is a state of mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh,
It's lunch. It's
We're ordering their lunch special, but it's 7 at night. She
They're
said
only
we're going for lunch. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, brother Jack doesn't really care.
yeah. So
money's good.
Yeah. Like, the lunch special isn't actually a deal. It's just like an illusion.
yeah.
We just have to pay the non-lunch special price for it.
No, the price is the same all the time. It just looks like a deal because you put the items together.
Yes, the word "deal" is in the title.
Exactly.
Of course it's a deal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People aren't gonna do the maths. They expect the place
It's
to
the
do the
lunch
maths for
special.
them.
It's what we recommend for lunch. It's not that it's on sale.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody gets a tuna
Oh,
sub.
Yeah.
That's the lunch
Hmm.
special.
So, Tony's not gonna complain for free food.
I mean,
Nah,
I imagine.
Posture
Juniper
bot,
likes
by
it.
the way.
Rude.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was before we even started.
to be fair, it is
Mm.
pretty good quality. He's not using light tuna. It's like
Yeah.
whole tuna.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, Juniper likes it.
That's good shit.
It's actually strips of tuna that he cuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I'm on board now.
It's
Yeah,
not
quality.
canned tuna.
So once we get our sandwiches and we all sit down, Tony's like, so I was planning on heading down to New Manhattan tomorrow. I got a apothecary shop I want to check out. You know,
We could do
girl,
that.
girl that I think she owns the place. She's pretty hot. A little older, but
Oh,
go,
really?
go see how she's doing.
I need
Okay.
to find out about
Okay.
getting into the new Manhattan fight
Fight
scene.
club scene.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, they did mention like a kind of hall area thing place where you could get jobs or get into fights or something. I remember
Get
vaguely remember
jobs or
that.
get into fights, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the attention payer has logged in.
Hey! No attacking me. You gotta
Like,
roll for initiative
Didn't we
first.
explicitly say that we were going to make fun of you?
Okay.
Uh,
So
right. Yeah, you guys could go check it out tomorrow. It'd be a good
yeah.
opportunity for him to meet up with what was her name? Gertrude?
Dorothy.
Dorothy. I knew it was an old lady name.
Wow.
Meet up with Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Bobby can
Dorothy.
see if he can find a gym or like a fight club or something. However they do it.
Mhm.
Well, Marcus. What's Marcus thinking?
He's more or less just glad that it ended uneventfully.
Hmm. You mean the fight?
Meanwhile, there's an ambulance that drives by in the background across the window.
Yeah.
Hey, uneventfully for us.
Yeah. Like the guy's gonna be fine, but he should probably get checked out just in case.
Holy shit.
'Cause, yeah, he had 50 hit points. He got the shit beat out of him.
Wait, you said 50 HP?
Yeah.
As well as if we'd be going back to, he'd probably would be interested in looking back into the bookshops for places of, magical reagents and where to find them.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
prices of all the
Tony's literally going to an apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. It goes like, maybe she'll have a book on where I can find all the stuff I'll need to make these scrolls I want to make.
Yeah.
Because looking at the prices of the last time we're going, it's like, fuck that shit.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Although learning to scribe scrolls can be a bit of a thing. Take some practice. All right. Anything else y'all want to do tonight, or should we move on to tomorrow?
I think
I
we go on to tomorrow.
wait, no, hold on. I want to ask. I guess does this Tony? Do you still have the grimoire thing, the book, the big scary book you got from that
Both the
weirdo
books,
cult guy?
both the books we got's in the hideout. You know that.
And she's like, again, for a moment, hide out, and realizes again, upsettingly, that her studio is now the hideout.
Yep.
I didn't even give this guy a key. How to get in?
You know how
She
he got
stopped
in.
asking. Oh yeah, I know. She stopped as she doesn't want to know. She doesn't want to ask.
No.
And it's like, okay, cool. Good.
Like you
The-
you realize you lent him a hairpin a few weeks.
Oh, this is my fault. Juniper realized that she shouldn't have. She shouldn't.
Like, I was
She
wondering
remember.
what he wanted a hairpin for.
Yeah, she remembers her dad used to say, "You don't pick up strays; they stay."
All right.
Okay,
So,
but yeah.
whatever time you guys decide to meet up tomorrow, doesn't just
Mhm.
before that. tonight, when Marcus, you get back to your apartment, you've got a message waiting for you on voicemail.
Check messages.
Still with screaming.
It's your friendly neighborhood gun dealer, and your gun is in.
Hot damn. Time to get me a nice new shiny, or probably not brand new, but new to me,
Mm-hmm.
shotgun.
Hell yes. You can either pick that up tonight or tomorrow before you go.
You need a license to carry a shotgun around.
Yeah,
You need a license to get a gun. End statement.
yeah, I'd probably pick it up tonight.
All right. So you head on over to something Guns and Pawn. I forget the name.
Cameron's.
Cameron's Guns and Pawn. You step inside and you see the tiefling talking to a couple of people at the counter. Seems like they're trying to pawn some jewelry.
I just sort of stay back, wait for the transaction to end, and sort of browse.
Yep. A moment later, like a moment after you start waiting, he notices you and then quickly says things to them and makes them leave.
Oh.
Like, yes, come on over here, please.
Don't
Go on.
be vicious. Don't be vicious.
Well, he wasn't really gonna make any money on that transaction. He's about to make a bunch.
Yeah, it's more or less a whole lot of like, I'm humoring them because
Yeah.
I might make some money versus, oh, somebody that actually is worth a
Yeah,
deal. Get out of my face.
someone's about to drop $500.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So he reaches under the counter and pulls up two halves of a shotgun and puts them together in front of you. All right, here you go. This is
Thank
what you
you.
were looking for. I take it.
Exactly what I was looking for.
So now you have a semi-automatic shotgun.
No, the one that I'm having is
Oh.
actually a single shot. It's the Browning BPS. So.
Oh, you wanted the... Okay, yeah. My bad. Yeah, short gun.
Short gun.
All right, he takes... let's see, what was the purchase DC on that?
16.
All right. And your wealth is?
17.
Cool. So you take one hit to your wealth. And he thanks you for your business. Anything else that he can do for you?
Well, I'll just be looking, also picking up some 10 gauge bullets.
Right. Normal bullets or special bullets?
It's like, does he have any special 10 gauge bullets?
I made sure to get some in stock.
I'll probably first like get, say, 50 regular.
Yep.
Yeah.
He could do
50
that.
regular 10 gauge, and then see how much he's asking for the special bullets.
Yep, he's got 50 at least, 10 gauge. It's a bit of an unusual shotgun gauge. So, you might not always be able to get that many, but you're good this time. As for the magic ones, go look at the wealth chart. There it is. Then divided by 10. Or divided by 4. You can get a box of 10 of them for a purchase 15.
Get a box of 10.
You get 10 plus 1 shotgun shells.
Excellent. Thank you very much for doing business.
Anytime. Please.
Like, seriously, please, anytime.
Please, yeah, anytime. Money. So have you been to... Wait, I needed to ask. Did you make it to New Manhattan yet?
Just recently, actually, just last week. First
Right.
time there. Ended up in nightclub called the Underdark.
Oh, yeah, Underdark. That's a hell of a fancy club.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Something.
Definitely was something. It was one whole thing. I also put down my business card that has the has my arcane mark on it, and say, also, if ever get into any issues or need some help, always looking for more business on my end as well.
He takes a look at your card. Oh, you're a PI.
Yep.
Oh, I feel a lot better about selling you that gun now.
Oh yes, yeah, no. It's like I do have proper documentation, and it's like
I saw that. But, you have to understand a lot of people don't just awaken out of nowhere, and the ones that do don't take it very well.
true.
So the first thing you do coming to buy a combat shotgun,
Oh,
you gotta look at it from my perspective, man. I
True.
look like a devil.
Right, and some people get put off by that, but
They're weird about it.
yeah, people get weird about the weirdest things. I actually just blame modern media.
Oh, it's absolutely modern media. If we're going by, like, theology, the devil just looks like an angel. He's really pretty.
Mm. And depending on how you look at it, doesn't really even exist outside of dogmatic belief. But that's going way too deep into it.
You might want to do a little bit of more research. Do you know about the big librarian?
Oh yes. Oh, what's her name?
big librarian.
Yeah,
I've also forgotten her name.
Yeah, it was like, yeah,
Oh,
she helped me out when I was getting a handle on
Oh, she's Gertrude.
magic.
That's
Gertrude,
Gertrude.
right?
That's
Yeah,
it.
Gertrude, big help when I was,
Yeah.
learning how to do magic and shit.
Well, look at you already figuring out magic. Well, yeah, if you want to look into, like, some more canonical theology, she could probably hook you up.
canonical theology. All right.
Turns out the Bible is just a fanfic.
Somewhat.
Kinda is.
Like, in universe, it's a combination of, like, mytho-history and fanfiction.
And a lot of insertion.
Yeah.
Who is this Gary Stew that is Jesus?
Jesus, in universe, was actually, like, a hero deity born directly from Jehovah. Because Jehovah felt like he had no connection with humans, he did not understand what the fuck these things were doing or why they did anything. So he decided to make a version of himself to live among humans and then let him deal with it. That's Jesus. Or Yeshua, as he's called.
Grim.
Are you sure it's not Jesus?
Nope, it's Yeshua. Anyway, after his death, he was raised as an actual deity. And while he's not as powerful or as widespread as his father, he's still an intermediate deity of significant importance.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that a DM conversation or a Marcus and pawn shop guy conversation?
That was
I think that was
that was the DM, but also there's no reason you guys couldn't have learned that just reading a book. Like
Yes.
it's relatively
The only book I have is the Bestiary.
like it's relatively common knowledge in like the magical community, or the paranatural community.
Fascinating.
Yeah, lots of gods.
Hmm.
Right. So anything else you want to take care of?
No, that should be everything.
All right. So next morning, with a couple of hours before she needs to meet up with the crew, Juniper just finished whatever your morning ritual is, getting dressed,
Mhm.
and I presume going for breakfast.
Yeah, probably.
Well, on your way out of family's mansion, you're stopped by your least favorite cousin. The one
What
that you've
are you
had
doing here?
an exchange with over brunch
Yeah.
that one time.
What's her name again? Jenna, Jenny.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I'll call her
Jennifer?
Jenna. I don't really care what her name is.
Yeah.
Uh, you'd think you don't have your own home, considering how often you're here. Jenna, Jenny, whatever.
Well, it's lovely to see you too, cuz. In fact,
I mean,
you're.
it's not.
Well, give it a moment. In fact, you're the
Mhm.
reason I'm here at all. I came to talk to you.
I see. About what?
Well, it's come to my attention that you've been getting up to some strange things lately.
Hmm. I'm
I
always
just.
up to strange things. You said that. You said that.
Right, but this time I've actually got some receipts.
See.
He reaches into purse and pulls out a manila envelope. Hands it to you.
Wow, you're prepared, nerd.
Yes.
He hired
Who,
Marcus to dig
who,
dirt on you. That'd
No,
be
but
the
that would have
greatest
been
like
funny.
long con ever.
who has a fucking manila folder of all these shit? Oh man, you're obsessed. Okay, let me see. Let me see. What have you got?
So it looks like you've been, I guess, slumming it lately. You open it up, and the pictures are mostly of Tony going into
Mhm.
and out of your storage unit. Like the first picture you see is Tony with like 4 inches of hoagie in his mouth and 2 cans of Beppis stacked on top of each other, just like walking in.
I cackle at the picture.
Like,
Oh, this is
I know
sweet.
you
I'm
don't
gonna
have very
fucking.
good. I know you don't have very good taste in things, but wow, I can't believe you're
Oh,
slumming like that. What did you find
oh
him in a
man.
gutter?
Tony's
I'm
not even mad.
she's doing that. She's doing that. She's just Juniper's just cackling like, "Oh, this is a fucking good picture." She takes a picture, sends it to Tony. You fucking moron.
Well, I'm glad you're having so much fun with this. I can't wait to tell
Yeah,
your father all about it.
you think he's gonna care? And what and what's he gonna say? That this guy who he's my friend. He helped me when I like fucking uh fell down some steps. It's a stupid story. I don't want to tell you, and you don't deserve funny shit from me. Um, and what? You're gonna just show my dad a picture of a dude with who's fucking having a hoagie like a moron? Couldn't
Well,
tell
if
my
you
dad that he's a boyfriend. You know what? Come on. I grab her hand. Let's go tell my dad. Let's go do that, Jenna. Let's go do that. I grab her.
uh,
Let's
she's
go. Come on.
she's pretty put off by
Come
you
on.
like just touching her.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I don't let it touch you either. Hey, you know what? Your skin's so dry. Like let me lend you my lotion. And I grab out my fucking hand cream and I like you should take better care of your skin, Jenna. You should. You're so pretty.
You know, you
It's
Roll
the
really
only thing you
initiative.
got going for
like
you.
you're really
And then
really
she
talking for
drags him.
somebody with a record label. Do you really want this getting out? You think you can actually do damage control of all of these pictures? Go through them. You're in them too. And yes, I think your daddy is going to be really upset to see you with a fucking cretin like that. Now, I don't know what kind of weird fetish you're into. And I don't know what this is, if this is rebellion or brain damage. But you understand
Uh-huh.
that this is serious, right?
Oh, you're so obsessed. Honey, you're so obsessed. Oh,
You can call me as
what's
obsessed.
it like? What's it like having me in your mind 24/7, Jenna?
But it'll be a lot better when you're not. And the best way to
Is it
do
because
that
you're
is to...
jealous? Is it because you're jealous? Is it because I'm the cooler kid who's younger than you, who's doing better than you, Jenna?
No, it's because you don't deserve any of the things you've got.
Is it? Is it?
Because you look
Oh, the
down on the
years
rest of
of
your family.
working. It's the years of working my ass off as a kid in a business where no children shouldn't be in. That's not deserving it, and I'm making it better than the rest of you have.
Oh, and so you didn't just...
Fucking work it better,
Oh, and so you
bitch.
didn't enjoy every producer cock you had to suck.
You think that's what I
Oh,
did?
shit.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. No, that's what you did.
Anyway,
No,
you're
honey, that's what you
insufferable.
did.
I'm going to leave those pictures
Yeah.
with you.
So
I've got
are
my own
you.
copies. I want you to think long and hard about that, and I'll get back to you when I decide to black.
Sure, Jenna. And I
Anyway,
go and
he's leaving.
I do actually check out the pictures,
Yeah.
what pictures there are of me when she's left.
The ones that involve you are a little compromising. You're obviously, like, you
Mhm.
know that you're just, like, joshing around with your friends.
Mhm.
Like, there's one of you having been on basically a headlock. But,
Mhm.
like, to somebody who doesn't know the context, it would look like you two are awfully close. And considering that
Lady.
you
Uh.
own this
Mhm.
storage unit, and for just the narrative given by these pictures is that he may even live there.
Mm.
It's not painting a very nice picture. And while you think you might be able to talk your dad out of this because he loves you, he does have a
Mhm.
point about your record label. Because you're kind of pitching yourself like a Japanese idol, and this is not good.
I mean, Japanese idol, sure, but I'm not exactly in Japan.
No, but you're going for that kind of image.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not gonna get lambasted for having friends and or a guy who might be someone I'm with.
It's not going to be as
Probably.
bad as it would there, no.
Yeah.
But your record label might not be happy.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to my agent about that.
You definitely are. Also, maybe
Clearly.
figure out how the hell he got these pictures. Or how the hell she got these pictures.
It's true. I'm gonna call Marcus. Hey, Marcus.
I mean, you're going to meet up with him in like 2 hours anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Clearly, the best way to deal with this is to charge your cousin with blackmail. That definitely won't blow up.
Cock shotgun
I mean,
or cousin go missing.
actually, I don't like her. I don't like her enough that it could work.
Cousin Go Missing is so grim. Jesus, dude.
Hey,
She's
Bob.
thinking about it. Yes.
Juniper gets a text message back that's just a question mark from Tony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then it follows up with, what, you want me to go to Brother Jack Dude's before we head out?
And then she texts, yes, but also I told you to make sure you weren't being followed, you moron. Now my studio's compromised. Now I actually have to figure out where else I can slap my studio. Ugh.
Okay. Well, Tony will be picking up Juniper a sandwich and a Beppis from Hogan. Brother Jack Dude's on the way in.
I love that. Like, he doesn't really understand the context, but he's trying to be a good friend. Like, I can do that, sure, why not?
Girl wants a sandwich. I guess I'll get one for Bobby too. He did give me that one sandwich.
I mean, your income has increased dramatically the last month or so.
Yeah, they've been good for Tony. So he'll buy breakfast, I guess, for everybody because I imagine this is in the morning.
Everybody meets
breakfast
up.
Subs.
Near the entrance to that like unused subway thing, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Tony approaches carrying just like a bunch of submarine sandwiches and drinks.
Here you guys go.
Thanks.
Neat.
I guess Junie wanted me to pick up some sandwiches for everyone.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I wasn't thinking that. No.
But it's kind of weird
here.
sending a picture of myself.
No. I didn't take any of these pictures, and then I just put down the file and then spread out all the pictures
on the ground.
On the wait, I guess I'm imagining us sorry. I guess that I was imagining us sitting at a table somewhere. So no, never mind. Then I just hand over the manila file to Marcus. Apparently,
Alright.
my cousin's got a tail on
Mhm.
me.
So Marcus
Look
goes
at
through
the
them,
photos.
and oh yeah, somebody hired a PI, definitely. He's
Can I
like,
tell exactly how just terrible or good the PI is?
well, they definitely have a good. They have enough money to have a good camera, and the pictures are, uh, like timed well enough to be compromising without context. They knew the assignment.
Okay,
can
so
I
it's
keep-
like, okay, he's part paparazzi, part actual.
I mean, he's a PI. He'll do what he's getting paid to do.
Yeah.
They don't all have your scruples.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
that
like,
one's a good picture of me. Can I keep that one?
yeah, go ahead.
This-
I'll probably get another copy when Jenna decides to be more of a problem. And I try to remember what does she do again?
Oh, she works for her dad's company.
Uh oh, she wanted to be the star but couldn't because Dad said no.
Well, no,
That's what
she
it
works
is.
for, like, her dad is your uncle, and he owns a let's say a marketing firm,
Mhm.
and she works there just as some kind of assisted whatever the fuck nepotism role.
Mhm. Mm,
I think Marcus would end up just doing a few just emails, just like throwing out some testing in the waters to see if anybody in his group of contacts know
Mhm.
about this current uh, commission.
Initiation.
Okay, yep, you could take care of that.
Actually, a better question is: are there any pictures of Marcus in there?
None of them feature Marcus. Bobby's in a few of them, but he's expected to be there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the emphasis is definitely on Tony, and it seems to be because Tony looks the most out of place near Juniper.
Yeah, fair.
Ah.
Like, if you were anyone else, you might even be offended.
Yeah, Tony's not even mad.
Yeah, it's like, she's right.
Ah. She's so obsessed.
She definitely hates you. Why do you think that is? Just out of character DM to player.
Why would this
Jealousy.
person hate me? I'm sticking with jealousy. I'm sticking with she did say that that I didn't deserve anything that I had,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, and it's like that's quite an assumption to make considering like I here's the thing. I guess it is true that if you are like born rich, right? It is pretty easy to keep being rich and
Mm-hmm.
keep being a famous celebrity,
Mm-hmm.
like the Kardashians. That's what they are. But like, while that's true, there's still like if you've been in the Hollywood thing, the Hollywood or the show business thing, as since you're a child, like since you were a kid, that does put a lot of stress on the kid too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy stress for a kid, um, especially in an industry that just tends to fucking uh take advantage and
Oh yeah.
exploit these
I
children.
mean, she even admitted
Um,
that
yeah.
she expected you were exploited, and somehow blamed you for it.
Hmm. So yeah, she's just jealous of the attention, I guess.
Yeah, I think she's definitely jealous. I think a part of it is projection because she hasn't earned anything in her life and is upset that you're getting a bunch of credit when, like, she sees you as the same even though you're really not.
Hmm.
Yeah, something inside of her is discrediting everything that you've accomplished because she needs.
Hmm.
And it looks like she's willing to get really dirty and fuck you over pretty hard if it can save her ego.
Mm. Is it time? And she Juniper's like spending time in her head and like, is it time to change the image?
Maybe.
I mean, if you don't
Is it
want to
time
change
to?
it,
Is it? Is it time to Miley Cyrus it up?
Mm-hmm. I mean, your contract is up in 8 months. You could totally do it then.
Yeah, I could.
Also, if she doesn't know that, maybe she'll be too late.
Yeah.
That or we could
Hmm.
just get rid of her. And Hammer style.
No, my uncle will be sad. I like my uncle-ish.
Your uncle's always been nice to you,
He'll-
but he's obviously
Yeah.
like I'm more of a corporate asshole than your dad. Your
Yeah.
dad's stupid, but your uncle is shrewd.
Oh, oh no, not the shrewd uncle.
Mm-hmm. He's nice to
Oh,
you
oh
and he
no.
takes care of his family, but he would
Yeah.
downsize anything if it meant he could make more money.
Mm. But not his lifestyle, no.
Yeah.
Tony looks
Uh,
around as we're having this conversation in the middle of a back alley looking for people watching.
mhm.
But yeah, you're near that abandoned or unused. Oh, come on, brain. Subway entrance.
Mhm.
So I guess you're going to go down to New Manhattan.
That's
Sure.
All right.
see if we can find the plot this time.
Well, I'm not really, like I said, I'm doing the side plots
Mhm.
today.
Okay.
Down, so it takes about 20 minutes to get there. This time at the gates, though, you don't see the same quote-unquote knights as last time. This time it doesn't seem like anyone's guarding the gates. They're just sort of open.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh well.
Mhm.
Just walks on by.
Yep.
Sorry, the gates aren't guarded like last time, you
No.
said?
Like the checkpoint's still like set up, but there's no one guarding it, and the door's just open.
Tony will look inside.
Mm,
Kind of
I wouldn't
curious.
know if that's normal, right? But I
Yeah.
would assume that's not normal. Because usually if you're supposed to guard something, you're not gonna not guard it.
Yeah. Anything weird inside when
Can I
Tony
make
puts
a
his head in?
perception check?
If you'd like.
Oh, I
See if
thought it
there's
was you.
any cure.
But to answer your question,
No, you're
Tony,
not.
you take a look inside, and it just looks fine. There's a couple of sticky notes attached to things. The computers are off.
Tony just shrugs.
Uh,
I
one,
guess they're on lunch.
yep. One of them's got like a shield and a longsword underneath the table, but from last time, that doesn't seem all that out of place.
Tony looks at it for a second, like, I could really use. Nah.
Yeah, stealing from the Templars might not be wise.
Yeah, no, it's probably all like it's got probably iconography all over him too.
The shield does, yeah.
All right, Tony's ready to keep on going unless
Right.
you know.
I
he
rolled
sees
a
anything.
15 on my perception check. Is there anything weird about this place?
No, nothing really stands out to you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't have enough information to notice if anything's out. Just there were people last time and there aren't this time. That may
I
be
don't know.
notable. May not be.
Maybe they just don't have enough people to sit there and guard every possible entrance at all times, so they got to rotate.
I mean, that's a good point. How many like points of ingress are there?
Huh?
As well as it could just be a time of day thing that
Mm.
only during certain times of day is this manned.
Yep. Tony's not going to think too much more on it.
All right,
That's
so
okay. Juniper will.
yeah. So Tony, you're heading to Dorothy's apothecary.
Yes.
Marcus, you said you were going to go with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Tony might be a little bit suggested to do this.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely eager.
Well, no, he failed. He got the suggestion spell.
Oh, I know.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, but to Marcus, he just looked very eager.
Does that look like anything to us other than just his eager and enthusiasm
Nah.
to be there? Okay. Huh. You're
No,
sure
it's
excited.
Go ahead.
You're sure excited to meet this lady. She special?
I mean, I feel like we hit it off pretty good when we met the last time, and I think it's been enough time to get her to you know
Mhm.
let it simmer, let it settle for a second, and then see where it goes.
Mm. All right. All right.
So
That sounds
Bobby and
cool.
Juniper, what are your plans?
To follow Juniper.
Um.
Right.
You weren't going to try to get into
uh
a fight club or anything?
I figure it's
yeah,
much more dangerous down there.
You
I do
maybe
want to find out about that, but follow Juniper.
we can go find out about that if you want. I don't mind. Just don't die.
I mean, you're not going there to fight. You're going there to find out where they happen and how you join.
Look, Juniper knows nothing about
That's
Fight Club.
that's true.
She
Which is
assumes you
why
might
she's
have.
talking about it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So she's just asking. So like, if you just don't die, like I don't know how you sign up for one of these stuff, but yeah, let's go.
punch the guy
In fact,
orchestrating it until he says okay.
yeah, that's what she assumes. That's what she assumes. That's how it goes.
Yep.
Maybe it's a preliminary
Yeah.
fight club initiation thing. You got to show your strength and that you're
Just
worthy of fight club
God, you've
noises.
seen too many movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are gonna go see about some sort of fight gym or fight club or how that works down here.
Mhm.
Uh, we'll come back to you. First, we're gonna take Tony and Marcus to the apothecary.
Woohoo.
So it's not all that far away from the club you were at last time, and it's
Okay.
a nice, inauspicious, clearly labeled little store.
The Hag's Den.
No, it's straight up Dorothy's apothecary.
Alright.
Yeah, you climb the couple of steps to the door and open it to the sound of like jingling chimes,
Mm-hmm.
and the lovely 30-something-year-old woman is behind the counter facing away from it, doing something with a mortar and pestle.
Tony's going to, he's obviously going to go in and he's going to kind of look over the counter, see, try to get a view.
Mm-hmm.
Not of what she's doing, but
Yeah,
of her.
you you probably spent 4 or 5 seconds creepily staring at her.
Yep.
Then she says, "You like what you see, hon?
Oh, you know it. How you doing, Dorothy?
Not bad. How are you, Anthony?"
I'm doing great. You told me to check out the place, and here I am.
Did. I'm very happy to see you, she says, without actually looking at you.
Yeah, it's fine. She's probably,
Mm-hmm.
out of character. I've got ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I went ahead and I brought an associate of mine, Marcus.
Marcus.
He kind of gestures
That does
to.
get her attention. She puts down the mortar and pestle and turns around to look at him.
Like Marcus is just sort of perusing in the back as soon as the name gets called. It's like, huh, what?
Oh, well, hello. You're Marcus, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
So what can I do for you, lovely boy?
Well, I was here to see if there's any books or information on where to find magical reagents, because damn, they're expensive.
Oh, yeah, certainly. If you would just give me a moment, I will see about finding you something to help you with that. So, Anthony,
Yeah.
what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, pleasure's all mine. I came here to see you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
This is.
She's so
Oh,
scary. I don't like her.
I mean, yeah, but Tony's gonna sit there and as in the suavest way he can, sidle up to the counter and sit there and to chit chat with her.
Mhm.
He might ask her things about the apothecary or magic in general, and just
Mhm.
try to probe her for
Mhm.
information, ask her about herself, that type of thing.
Right. So as you have your little conversation, she's very open and direct about her knowledge with alchemy, magic. In particular, seems to know a lot about enchantments. And
Hmm. Also, Tony is very. If she tries to sell shit to Tony, he probably will buy it within reason.
no, she's actually not
But
making any effort to like sell you on anything. She's just having a nice conversation with you.
Hmm.
She does occasionally break eye contact to take a look at Marcus who's browsing around.
I mean, I guess she is running a shop.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh, After a bit,
but
she excuses herself to go into the back,
hmm
and she returns with what looks like a like bound notebook full of like notes and stuff. And she gestures for Marcus to approach.
You'll walk up and take a look.
Here you go, my dear. These are my personal notes on magical and alchemical and ingredients, where to find them and how to extract them.
Oh, this is great. What's the cost?
Oh, nothing for a friend of Anthony.
Sense motive.
No, Tony's got a shit-eating grin on his face. Tony's not even
What?
gonna sense motive. He feels he's in with her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 29.
Despite how like threatening this is and how creepy Tony is, you get the feeling she genuinely likes him.
Sort of take it and it's like, in my head going, good for Tony.
Yeah.
Perfect for him.
Upon further inspection, they're clearly photocopies of her actual notes, but it's
Hmm.
all there.
Thank you very much, Dorothy.
Oh, no problem whatsoever. And if you need anything rarer or more difficult to find, I have an excellent stock here.
Oh, well, make sure you're the first place I go to when I start looking into making my own scrolls.
Hi. Well, if that's all, gentlemen, I have
No, I mean
the potions
I
I
could
need to
spend
make.
all day, but
Yes, unfortunately, I do have to make some potions. I've got a few orders due this
of course, don't let me keep you.
Like, one thing Marcus would go is like, oh, right, we just came through here, and is it common for, like, the subway entrance tunnel to be unguarded?
That gets a 1,000-yard stare from her as she starts thinking about it. No, that is unusual.
Hmm.
Those knights really they take that job very seriously. Which entrance did you use?
I explain of the
Sorry.
abandoned subway tunnel one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a little unusual. Bear with me a second. He goes into behind the counter and pulls up just what looks like an actual crystal ball. Places it on the table in front of her and casts a spell on it. Inside the crystal, you can clearly see that she's scrying the different entrances. Would you look at that? Nowhere. None of them. I wonder
Oh,
if they're on a hunt. Because this is unusual.
what would they be hunting?
They are, I guess, they're self-appointed monster hunters. They go out of their way to protect mundane humanity from things like manticores, hill giant. whatever else might cause problems. And
Giant slimes, gotcha.
well, slimes are more of the purview of the Order of Silver and Steel, or Silver and Iron. But they have been taking care of guarding the entrances for the last 10 years or so. And I don't recall them ever having abandoned their posts like this. Very interesting. But that's all the time I've really got. Unfortunately,
All right.
I'm going to have to ask you to.
Oh,
Tony
Have a
nods.
good day.
All right.
All right.
I'll be back later. I'll see you.
Oh, before you go,
Yeah.
with like the snap of a finger, you're now holding a piece of paper with your phone number on it.
Tony looks down at it. Call you later.
Looking forward
Tucks
to
it
it.
into his. Yep.
oh,
Tucks it into
she's
his
so
pocket.
cute.
Yep. Cody's
But she
screwed.
turns around and gets back to just pounding it.
Yeah. Well, mm,
she she hasn't peak pounded yet.
oh,
Just
all right.
grinding.
Uh,
I guess we should go find Junie and Bobby, unless you had something else you needed to do.
Yeah, no, nothing else. Like I got this should be good enough to help me reduce some of the cost.
Yeah. Also, let me see that when you after once you get what information you need out of it. I want to check it out.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so let's cut over to Juniper and Bobby.
mm-hmm.
Alright, you've already been to 2 gyms, and they were just normal gyms. Without fight rings, cages.
Were they able to point us to a place to talk to people?
The first one pointed you to the second one. The second one pointed you to the one you're headed toward. This one appears to be at a strip mall. So maybe not giving you the best impression. Wait, it's called Innovendil's Fitness. Really rolls off the tongue.
Mm. It sure does.
Stepping inside, and you see that it is. It's just a women's gym. Mostly elves.
I guess they're all hot then, by default.
Many of them.
Mm.
They're all some variation of slight to average. But, just like humans, there's a large variety of features, and not all of them are necessarily beautiful.
Right.
They tend to be more attractive, especially with what standard Western Europeans look for, but doesn't mean
Well,
that their features necessarily combine well.
well, I should say they're not all like high elves. There are wood elves, wild elves, and even the occasional like half elf or dark elf. There's some variety.
Some variety.
Mm-hmm.
Like my breakfast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like your breakfast. Yep. Variety of elves in front of me.
Yes,
Yep.
for breakfast.
Uh-huh. Oh, I get it.
Do
Such
you have different
concerning
types of
things, I
toast for
say.
breakfast?
Yeah, multigrain and then wholemeal and then a bagel.
I'll take multigrain pussy, thank you.
Please, yeasty pussy. Okay, no, never mind.
So
Where were we? Right.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
one elven lady, much more muscly than the average elf,
Mhm.
although a bit on the short side, takes notice of
Mhm.
you and approaches with the confidence of someone who works here.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, what can I do for you?
she talking to
were
me or Bobby?
She's looking at both of you as though you are
Okay.
together.
we were told this is the place to inquire about the New York fight MMA scene.
Oh, yes,
You
actually.
New York.
And it's New Manhattan, just to let you know.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just don't want you to embarrass yourself somewhere, you know?
Well, that's nice.
Oh, of course. Oh, aren't you just the cutest thing? Congratulations, stud.
No. He's my bodyguard. He's my bodyguard. He works for me, but I'm letting him have a fun day.
I mean, whatever foreplay you want to do,
Yeah.
just don't do it here.
Yeah. I'm not here
No,
to judge.
no, I'm single. Don't do this to me.
Not in front of the elves.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Juniper's just getting shipped with all the guys she's around. Now
Yes.
Oh,
Can't avoid it.
The only reason that she's not shipped with Marcus is because they wouldn't be able to pick him out if he wasn't in his distinctive outfit.
Yes. But no, she laughs it off and says, well, I'm going to guess that this large man who is looking to do some fighting. Nothing against you. You just don't really have a martial artist's look about you.
He's pretty fast. Last I saw him, he did this cool tripping thing, and then it's like he slammed this guy down. He didn't look very good after that.
Ah,
But you know,
judoka.
sure.
Well, she's looking up at
You-
him
you-
now, talking to him.
I was just trained in practical fighting styles, focusing on eliminating threats. But it seems to converted well into the ring.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yes, I am a reasonable point of contact for that. Obviously, it doesn't take place here at my gym, but I can take your name and see about lining you up for a fight. Do you have any experience?
I have one professional fight under my belt.
I mean, if it was a sanctioned fight, that's all that really matters. Professional, amateur, they're all the same thing.
It was a sanctioned fight,
Mhm.
probably.
It
Yeah.
was.
Ow!
All right. Well, then you should have some information in the
Ow!
database. She says, pulling out her phone and tap, 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 tap. Your name?
Robert Smalls.
Oh. Kind of looks up at you.
What?
Oh, his name's Smalls, but he's
Oh,
tall.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of funny, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ironic.
Yeah, I got the Little John references when I was a kid as well.
I think they'd read something more contemporary. Little John was written when I was a kid.
Yeah, but what kid
how?
didn't learn about Robin Hood?
I suppose that's true.
I mean, boys anyway. I'm not sure about the girls as
Just
much.
gonna overlook the fact that she's several hundred years old, huh?
No, I'm like, no. Juniper's like, huh? When you were a kid,
Yep.
wasn't that book written ages ago?
Yeah. In fact, we probably
From
don't
my
even.
understanding, that the version from back then was far more risque as well.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
I mean, it's based. It's like a mythologized version of an actual dude. So if he
Of
Robert
a type of dude.
Robert of
Uh,
Luxley.
well, no.
I
Here's the
see.
thing. Robin Hood is the John Doe version of Bandit in the Woods.
Yeah,
Ah,
but there also was
But
a guy who
yeah,
stood up to a corrupt official. He was a landed noble. I'm not sure
yeah.
where it
There's a
happened.
bunch of different versions of it.
Yeah.
Apparently, the first iteration was a drinking song, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
oh, that's cute.
That features Maid Marian and lewd stuff.
As you do.
Ah, as you do.
Yeah, she enters your info. Here we go. 10-0. All right. Like I said, I'll make sure to get your name registered, and when you get matched up with somebody, I will get in touch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got your email and your phone number here in your profile, so I think we're good.
Nidorini. Oh,
As for you,
so,
I know your ears might be a little round, but you're more than welcome to work out if you like.
Juniper's like,
It probably actually would be a
um,
good idea for you to learn some practical self-defense.
it wouldn't hurt. Well, she thinks
It
about
might
it.
literally hurt, but
It might
figuratively
literally
wouldn't.
hurt.
Yeah, it will hurt, but it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Are you all scary? I don't really do much gym things or whatever. I just, do a light jog every now and then.
Oh, you're
Uh,
one of those. Yeah, I used to be.
Yeah, she actually really could use some practical self-defense because she has this tendency to not stay behind me when dangerous things are happening.
I see. You get into a lot of danger.
uh, lately, yeah, actually. My friend got my friend's boyfriend was a little sus for a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, like wanted to use his body for weird purposes. That's not kinky,
Uh,
you know.
Necromantic stuff.
oh, that
Yeah.
doesn't sound okay.
No,
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 but
no.
I see.
she's
Yeah,
also
it was
not
it
great
was
at
a
risk
weird time.
analysis when it comes to violent situations.
Hmm.
Hey,
Sounds like maybe you could use a little kickboxing.
yeah, maybe. Uh,
Even if it was just how to take a hit how uh and how to dodge a hit, that would probably be the most practical for her.
Juniper's basically taking this like, okay, well, I guess I'm here now. I guess I've lost. I guess we're
I
supposed
guess
to do
I
this.
could spend a bunch of time around hot elves.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it'll
But
be
yeah.
good for me.
Well, just give it some
Yeah.
thought. And just so you know, I used to be just like you, but by the time I hit 200, my metabolism went down.
Oh. Oh.
And she says this with the
Oh.
the like absent-mindedness of not realizing don't live that long.
Oh. 200. And then she's visibly trying to convert 200 to normal human years. It's like, so she's saying by the time I hit my middle age, probably
Oh, not even.
regret not
That's
getting.
like 30.
Oh, 50.
I think it would be
No, no,
30s, but
no,
yeah.
no.
Elves
But
age at a very slow rate once they hit adulthood.
no, but that's what Juniper is thinking. Like
Hmm.
she's probably gonna hit 25 or something, and then it'll suck for her. And that's not great. That's not Gucci.
Well, this lady's obviously been able to maintain those abs, so there's still hope for you.
Hmm. Mm. Is there? Okay, but yeah, she's got it. She's like, yeah, sure. I'll come back. I'll come back around and do. Is there a dress code, gym dress code stuff I should know about?
Not naked.
I don't
We've
know.
had small issues with that. It's not naked.
Huh.
You need to wear these
Sounds like a.
prosthetic ears.
Yeah, and in the back you see this wild elf roll her eyes.
Oh, that's quite
Yeah,
funny.
she's wearing as little as could possibly be considered wearing thing.
Fucking hippie elf.
Kinda.
I mean, if it's practical self-defense, it should be what you would be wearing in those situations anyway.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, everyone else just looking around is wearing exactly what you'd expect to see at a women's gym.
Nice.
Like leggings
So,
and like a tank top.
oh, we love it.
Probably more than a few in shorts.
Sure. Shorts, leggings, tank top, t-shirt.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll think about it. I'll do the think donkeys on it. And then what? I guess we go. Can we check out the place where the matches are take should take place, or is that like different every time, or?
There are a few different venues.
Hmm.
So I guess I could give you a list of them, but I don't think it would be very exciting to go around and look at a bunch of
Yeah.
stuffy old gyms.
Do you know when the next fight is scheduled?
Well, there's one happening tonight.
You might want to check
Ooh.
that out then.
I'm pretty sure the tickets are sold out, unfortunately.
Um.
But, hold on. She goes back to her phone. There are tickets available for Friday's bout. It's a double fight card, and it's at blah 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 gym.
Mhm.
Blah blah blah, Jim.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that a Koatoa gym?
Yeah, it's at a gym that's name is to be decided because I haven't come up with it yet.
Mhm.
I just like the
The
idea.
gym's name is to be decided.
Because I haven't come up with it yet. Yes, that's the name of the gym.
I still like the hubba because it's
Yeah, the Koatoan gym
gym.
is pretty funny. But they would also like try to eat you.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh.
that's just that's just the loser of the fight.
No, it's high stakes Koatoan gladiators. Oh, that's really
That's actually pretty
funny.
cool. No,
Well,
but
the
that's really cool.
Coens have learned that their best way to eat is to work in the
waivers.
funeral business.
Ooh.
Oh, that's grim.
I mean, yeah, that's the cheapest way the cheapest funeral thing. They give you the viewing, but they keep the meat.
Yeah. Funeral options, wake, funeral, lunch. Yeah. You guys could attend a fight in a few days, but it seems like you're just about done with that now.
Mhm. So now what, DM?
Now what, player?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
You've done what you needed to do. You could do something else or try to meet up with the party. It's your call.
I guess we do meet. We meet up with the party.
All right, so you can just shoot a
Oh.
text over to Tony to find out where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
Yeah.
have
I,
just
I I text that to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we just finished with the apothecary. Where you want to meet up? Looking through Google Maps of New Manhattan, seeing if
Mhm.
there's anything that catches his eye.
There's a
We already ate, so
yeah. Well, there's a local coffee shop like one block over.
what would it be called?
Uh,
Underdark Donuts.
nah.
Yeah. Eh.
Dark Roast Cafe.
All right. So Tony puts that up. Like, yeah, we can meet there, grab a coffee or something, and figure out what we're gonna do.
Hmm,
Then
we could do that.
Right. So, wipe cut. And now
everybody.
you're at this small little family run coffee shop. Their whole shtick
already
is
have
that their normal like house blend is dark roast. I know, very clever.
Is there
Mhm.
any? Do we already have our drinks or?
Sure.
Okay.
So you're sitting down, having your drinks, and whatever pastry you decided to go with.
So apparently it's weird that all them gods are gone, according to Dorothy at least.
Yeah, something's
Oh,
definitely.
that's not great. Do you should we? Hmm.
Is it our responsibility?
I mean,
I
it's
mean, it,
not.
But
But
goes
you. But I
big
want to be
no.
nosy.
It's not, but I'm nosy.
yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Look.
All right,
Marcus,
let's
what were you
see
saying?
here.
It's like, is it our responsibility? A big no. No.
It couldn't be less our responsibility.
But we could be nosy, and then could get rewarded for being nosy.
Or
Rewarded?
punished severely.
Not how you go about being
No.
nosy.
You do recall, both Marcus
Hmm.
and Tony, that Dorothy also mentioned the possibility that they went to hunt some kind of monster.
Yeah, Tony would mention that, but and be like, I don't know if we
Oh,
really want to go hunting monsters though. That's. I mean, also they've got a lot more than just 4 people going out there. I don't know how much help we could be.
oh.
Also
Well,
got
then,
swords
if
and
they're
shit.
hunting monsters, then it's fine. Let's go. Let's go home. I don't know what we're doing here.
You know what? I'm surprised Marcus didn't leave his card with Dorothy. Whatever.
We didn't want to dampen the vibe.
Yeah?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Tony appreciates it.
Yeah, Tony was in the zone.
At least that's what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna
Is there
get
anything
eaten by
else?
a hag? Can we
I have
know?
no idea. We'll have to find out together.
Hmm.
It's
Do your
it's
best
it's
to not get eaten by a hag, brother.
it is a not 0% possibility.
Mm-hmm.
More
Um,
likely, he'll end up doing horrible things on behalf of a hag.
Don't do
yeah,
that either.
potential. I mean,
I mean, that's just being married, am I right, fellas?
Ba-dum-bum.
Sexism.
Again,
Well, I
you're
can't think of anything
lucky
that
we're not in
Tony
physical distance of each other.
Yeah. I really am.
Tony's done the big thing he wanted to do today,
Mm-hmm.
so he's fine with doing whatever the group as a whole wants to do.
Well, we've already exhausted all of the content I had planned.
Oh,
You guys got through it real fast.
Feed running it.
Yep. So you can tell me what you'd like to do. We can mess around for another 20 minutes, or we can just call it here.
I can't think of anything Tony wants to do specifically.
Because the guards missing is like foreshadowing. Not something
Mhm.
really worth looking into right now, but it will make more sense.
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I guess I'd like to get a more of a look into the grimoire nonsense.
oh, so to the hideout?
Yeah.
That's not so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And actually, on our way to the hideout, Marcus, now that he knows that people are actually hired on, will spend time to actually be on the lookout for it.
Okay. Makes sense. So, 45 minutes later, you arrive back at the hideout, which I remind everybody is a storage locker.
This
It's a sizable
storage
one, though.
locker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's
Yep.
enough that you can fit like a sofa and then
Oh
like
yeah,
a
no,
nice little rug and stuff.
yeah.
It's one of the
Yeah.
bigger units.
No, that was just for like big people watching and stuff. Like by hideout, it's just a
Yeah.
big old storage unit.
Yeah. It really
So
is.
Tony goes in nonchalantly. You know, he's the one who opened the door. Was still never given a key,
Yep.
and just takes his seat in his normal spot. Picks up one of the grimoires, the first one, because Juniper wanted to look at the necromantic one. And
Yeah. So you're looking
goes
at the
through it
spell
again.
book.
Yeah, I'm looking at the spell book.
Yeah. So with your most recent developments, you've learned how to actually read the spell book.
I can get a list of spells now, can't I?
Yeah.
Especially because I got the amulet and I can read magic.
Exactly. You're able to actually like read through what each spell is supposed to do. Like get an idea of
Kind of made you was.
yeah. He seemed like kind of a universalist, but no real like specialization. Um, it seems like half of the spells have been inscribed in Latin, and the rest in like modern Italian.
What was draconic?
No,
Could, but that's why I picked up draconic to begin with. This is from the dude that got bone shaked.
oh yeah, you
Bone
got his
shaken.
bones rattled. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could have sworn that that's the reason why I picked up draconic as Tony was mainly because
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's in Draconic.
But okay. Oh look here, he knows mage armor.
Yep. I could roll the spells, but
Yeah.
you can't quite cast them yet.
Yeah, no.
Well, it'd be the sort
Tony
of thing.
still might try though.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the sort of thing that when Tony is done with it, Marcus would ask him, it's like, "Hey, can I see that?" To actually, just cast read magic to see if there's any spells he can copy into his own spell.
Yeah,
I
just
mean-
produce a spell book that no one knows about yet.
Oh yeah, just pulls it out and is like,
I mean, can you read? Can you even read this?
yeah, says say a few lines in Mandarin and do the hand symbols. Like I
Yep.
can read magic.
Okay, you can wait. First of all, what the fuck? But second of all, sure you could read magic, but you can't. Can you read the actual language it's in?
Reading magic allows you to skip that step.
The fuck?
What?
Yeah, you go straight to understanding how it's
The intent.
designed,
Right.
The intent,
Because-
and I can write it in my
yeah.
own language.
That's the thing, is like every spellbook or scroll is written from the perspective of the
Master.
mage that's scribing it.
Yeah.
And like there may be certain common things that'll need to be there for like the quote unquote science of making the spell work. But there's a whole lot of like interpretation and imagery because you have to be able to imagine it when you perform your spell completion.
Mm-hmm.
Tony's like, so I learned a whole 2 different languages for no fucking reason.
A little bit.
Experience. As well as, it might come up and be useful. Like it
So fucking dumb.
came up slightly useful with those lizard people.
Yeah.
Or the troglodytes.
Yeah. But I mean, it really didn't amount to much other than giving us a few more seconds to prepare. But whatever.
Hey, I'm looking
It
at
was
the bright
good. You did good. You did good, bud.
Alright, let me generate the spell book then.
But yeah, Juniper can look through the necromancer grimoire as much as she wants to. It's sitting on the table. It does have an empty can of Beppis on it. Using it as a coaster.
Yeah.
Could you? Oh, is there a ring of soda?
No, there's no
on-
mess or anything. It's just
Okay.
an empty can he said on it.
Right. Alright, so
Tony, please.
I'll put the list of the spells that are in the book in the chat.
I'm assuming Discord chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, you had up to level 3 spells. Excruciating deformation? That sounds rough.
Yeah.
Detect anxieties!
Uh-huh.
Just yes.
Everything.
See, invisibility is not a bad one.
Nice. A whole lot of ones that I probably wouldn't pick up for a long time unless.
Yeah.
Unseen Servant, definitely.
It's just a good eclectic number of spells that a wizard picked up over however many years.
Mount? What the fuck kind of spells just mount?
Mount
It
summons
summons a mount. It's really
Yeah.
useful.
a phantom steed for an hour level. It's just a
Hippity
handy
hoppity,
spell.
I summon my Honda Accord.
Yeah. Well, it has to be a single, single rider vehicle. So it'd be like,
It's more like I summon my dirt bike.
yeah, my Yamaha.
Summon my moped.
Uh-huh.
Summon moped.
One moped is very
Yeah.
funny.
Like, it could be a horse, but modern days, you could also just get yourself like a 300cc dirt bike.
He basically gets one of the horses they use for policing in New York Central Park.
Oh, Featherfall's an easy one to get for free there.
So while you're looking that over, Juniper, you are going through the grimoire.
Oh, that's right. That's
that
in,
was put
that's
together.
in Deep Speech, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry for cutting you off.
That was put together by the cult of Cthulhu, allegedly.
Right. Right.
Do you understand deep speech?
That's right. That's a problem, don't we? Do any of you understand deep speech? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh yeah. Tony gets up from, looking over the shoulder of Marcus as he's going through the grimoire. Okay. Yeah. So this is the word for, and he just starts going through like.
So he begins giving you a lesson in deep speech, which makes no goddamn sense to you.
Tony, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm not here for a lesson. I confidently thought I could just go through it and see if there's any clue to the cult that we saw, heard about.
Oh.
Not like learning it.
Well, you've already read it.
Deep Speech, yes, it's from the South, Godfather.
Yeah, deep speech is just Southern drawl.
Yeah, just someone with. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've looked through it a bit. I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for. It's definitely got like Zulu iconography and shit. But
yeah. So you have read through it, and it doesn't give any details about like evil plans or anything like that. It's more a vague history of some of Cthulhian mythos, but also some philosophy and some spells and ritual incantations that could be useful for a cultist.
I like that the assumption is that I would be able to find evil plans in it, when really I'm just looking for where they might meet up every now and then.
Right.
Yeah. Tony's not sure exactly what you're going for, but he gives you the cliff notes and like, so what exactly are you? Do you want to? Well,
I don't know.
would you like me to go
Would
into
it
further detail about?
Would it detail as to like where these people might meet, how they might identify each other?
Tony looks in the front cover and the back cover, see if anything's there that he might have missed. It's like I'm assuming there's like nothing as far as like general meeting places.
No, it's very much yeah, it's just a normal work of esoterica. It doesn't have a whole lot practical to it outside of the incantation.
Yep.
Rude.
Yeah.
Tony does that. Then he pulls out his phone and just Googles Tulu cult meeting place. Like for real though.
Roll a research check.
I can't believe this has the vaguest chance of actually working. I believe that's just what oh no, I've got a rank in this. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 16 before buff, 7, so that's what, 23?
Nice.
Yeah.
So
So
you don't.
apparently Tony's good at Google Food. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you don't get anything really specific, but you do, like, after maybe 10 minutes of messing around on Google, come across, well, not just messing around on Google, but like clicking through different links and stuff. You do
Mm-hmm.
find an old, like, Internet 1.0 type forum that you linked off of Reddit
Right.
that
Mm-hmm.
claims to be like a digital meeting place for worshippers of the great old ones.
Oh.
Tony makes an anonymous account. Okay, I think I found a place that they say they do. I don't know how true it is, but this is probably the most credible thing I can find.
Hmm.
Tony shows his
Neat.
phone over.
Yeah,
So
it's the most like old ass, hard to look at website like GeoCities, Angel Fire.
yeah.
God, why is it so
Is
bad?
it active? Does it seem to be active still?
The last post was from 3 months ago.
And before that?
Uh, last year.
Okay, so
Wow.
it seems to just be rarely, but is still active potentially.
Yeah, people
Hmm.
at least are still there. It does show at the bottom users who are currently online, and there's like
Mm-hmm.
6.
Okay. What were the previous posts? What were they of specifically, if anything pertinent?
The most
Yeah.
recent one was somebody just like kind of posting rhetorical question in order to go off on some sort of like nihilistic screed.
Hmm.
It got no comments.
Damn. Ow.
Yeah. The one before that, about a year ago, was from a moderator talking about purging dead accounts.
Ah,
Oh.
huh. Do we
Uh,
have names for the
there were,
6 that are?
but there were a few more from that same year.
Mm-hmm.
As you go back, you do find uh, a user named Nyanlothep.
Okay,
Okay.
Nyanlothep,
so fucking dumb.
I know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, who was asking about dress code.
Dress code.
Yeah, they're asking about
Oh.
going to be attending for the first time. Anybody know what the dress code is? And one person responded with, "There's no fucking dress code, you idiot."
Huh.
Anyone know how to track this guy?
Everybody turns and looks at Marcus.
I mean, I'm not a computer wizard.
Wait, is that a thing?
Probably. I don't see why it couldn't be a thing. But
Tech wizard. Tech wizard.
But yeah,
We should
like,
ask our friend from the subway about that.
yeah,
Actually, let me see here. Hold on. Let me get to an actual computer. Do you have a
Mm-hmm.
computer here, Junie? A laptop, maybe?
No, sweetheart. This is a fucking studio. I just art here in my phone. I have a phone.
All right. Let me dig into this a little bit. I see what I can do.
all right.
Since,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to roll it now. We can have you
yeah.
roll at the beginning of the next session after a day or two has passed to see if you're able to use it or to get any info.
Yep.
And if not,
That's
you can
kind of
hire
what I was
someone to
thinking.
do it. All right. I think we're going to call it here.
Yeah.
Next time, I will make sure to have more content, and we're going back to the A story.
More content. More content.
Well, I came up with
If Junie won't drop it.
And you get content, and you get content,
Yeah.
and everyone gets content.
Yeah, I thought I had 2.5 hours. It worked out to be like an hour
2 hours?
45.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're just that
Alright.
good.
Sometimes, I mean, that first session, you just like blew past what I thought was going to be 3 sessions worth.
Oh, we did?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Skipping fights does that.
yeah.
Yeah, we just went nope and noped right out of there.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Uh,
Yeah.
funny.
Before we finished, anybody have any comments? Anything you want to add or ask?
We clearly need a training montage for Bob.
That'll be fun. Fucking Juniper will regret every decision she's made in her life to be
Yeah.
here.
No, it's a training montage, and every shot has her looking just like so unhappy and like so tired.
It's mostly her being eaten up by attractive ladies.
Hmm.
She's like, "Thank you." Ow.
Yeah, she's like, you see like a close-up shot of her lifting a barbell and pan out, and it's just the bar.
That's so mean. She's not that. I mean, she is actually. She's average. She's average
The
strength.
actual
Like 10.
bar is a noticeable amount of
It
weight,
is.
so
It's
there are
not that.
people
It's
who
not
just
like.
do the bar.
Is it
It's
20 or 40 pounds usually?
It's like 20 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not common, but it's people get started on that and then add weights.
Yep. I mean, when I
It
was
is
like,
actually a legitimate thing, not just a joke thing.
yeah, when I was like 13,
Yeah.
that's what I started with.
God.
Oh, God.
It's like you
Ah.
see her running up steps, fucking winded, and then looks back. It's like 10 steps.
Yeah, it's one flight.
You're like,
Then she
God.
turns back, and you just see all the steps in front of her. Oh.
That's
Like
fun.
she hates the idea of cardio so much. She's
Yeah.
actually crying, but she wants to cry, but there's hot elf ladies and elf ladies nearby, so she's like climbing and being very don't cry,
Yeah.
don't cry, don't cry.
While in Ovendale's being very, like almost like annoyingly supportive and nice about it.
Who's being supportive about it?
Oh, the lady that you met in Ovendale.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yep.
Yep, she's just like
Uh.
running slowly at your pace to keep you company. And you know that she means well, but it's still a little bit embarrassing.
They just keep switching out to supportive trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep tagging each other like it's a relay.
Yeah. That's how they keep it fun. That's how
Yeah.
they keep it fun for each other. Someone's
Alright.
like, "Hey, Junie, how are you? Dying."
They're just running and just casually talking about their day while you're just gasping for breath.
Mhm.
They are. I'd like to think they are actually enjoying themselves because it's funny.
Yeah, no, it's just a very positive place to work out, and you just
Yeah.
happen to hate working out.
Yes. This is why I don't do my own stunt.
Man, fuck
I
Jackie
pay
Chan.
people to do. Man, fuck Jackie Chan. How do you get to be so old and still
It's
do
like-
his own fucking stunts, moron? Doesn't he like his back? And his fucking legs? All his poor muscles. My poor muscles. That's her.
Yeah.
That's her actively. She's just entertaining the people at the gym now.
Yeah, no,
Is
that's
what
true.
I like to
Like,
think.
she is an entertainer.
Yeah.
Perform complaint.
Skill
Alright.
that Juniper has. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with Fear and Hunger.
Ooh.
Fear and Hunger 2 Turbina,
Hunger.
to be specific.
Hunger Man.
And on a
Hunger
Tuesday,
Man.
with Voptanos playing some AI, the Somnium Files, the Nirvana Initiative.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, things are picking up, and we're finally gonna be Mitsuki again. Hooray!
Yay!
Well, this has been brought to you by your support over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. In particular, my producers, who contribute $5 or more a month, and they are Scipio, Jalzier, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Tolific, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Mop to Know, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jonko, The Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Basim El Wakil. Alright, I will catch everybody soon. Take care.
Mm-hmm.
The
Bye.